G'day guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's video, I'll be recapping the 2022 AFL trade period. So I'll be going over all the trades that involved players, not the ones that were just pick swaps. So yeah, without further ado, make sure you do like, subscribe, drop a comment of who you think won this trade period, and let's get straight in to the video. And I've got sneeze. So, yeah, let's get straight into it. So the first trade was Karl Amon joining Hawthorn as an unrestricted free agent. In return, Port Adelaide got pick 27. So, yeah, obviously Hawthorn have lost a lot of players in this trade period, so it was good for them to get Karl Amon because they're going to need him. The second trade was Bobby Hill joining Collingwood. I was very, very happy with that. He's going to be a very handy inclusion. And we also got a draft pick with him as well, and we gave the Giants a third round pick and a future second round selection. So yeah, another good trade for Collingwood there. Well, I don't know why I said another, but yeah, good trade for us there. I'm very happy to get Bobby Hill. Then, as you would all have expected, Tim Taranto has joined the Tigers in this next one, and in return the Giants have got a couple of good draft picks. Then next one, Jaden Hunt joins West Coast as an unrestricted free agent, and Melbourne get pick 52. Then another Freo player joining Carlton last year was Adam Cerra, and this time it was Blake Acres. So he's been very good this year, Blake Acres, so that's going to be a good pickup for Carlton. And in the return, Freo get a future third round selection. Now I do like this trade. Collingwood signed Dan McStay as a unrestricted free agent, and all we gave him was pick 35, so that's pretty good for us. I'm very happy with that. He's going to be pretty good in our forward line, so I'll definitely take that. So we've had a good trade period so far, Collingwood. And then the Dogs signed Liam Jones, so he's back. Liam Jones is back after being an anti-vaxxer as an unrestricted free agent, and Carlton got pick number 49 from the AFL. And then St Kilda got Zane Cordy as an unrestricted free agent, and the Dogs received nothing. Then North Melbourne, this was a pretty decent trade for North. They got Griffin Logue and Darcy Tucker and a future third selection, and they gave Freo a future second round selection, a future third, and a future fourth. And Long heading off to the Suns. So yeah, St Kilda, they're in a bit of strife at the moment. Couple of their good players left. Ben Long is definitely a good player for them. He's one of their better players, so it's bad to see him leave for the Saints. And then the Suns, they got Tom Berry from Brisbane, and in return they gave away a couple picks. I definitely think that Brisbane won that trade. It wasn't a great trade. Tom Berry, he's not that good, is he? Is he? Not really. And then this was a bit of a boring trade. Josh Corbett goes to Freo from the Suns, a bit irrelevant. Then Tanner Bruin joins the Old Hags. Too bad for him, he won't get a game until he's 28. Then Lions got Toby Bedford, and the D's got pick 44 in exchange. So yeah, the Giants, they really needed that now that they lost Bobby Hill, because Toby Bedford, he's a good young forward, and I feel like he could be very, very handy for them. And then this is the trade that we all expected, the Luke Jackson trade, and Luke Jackson is now a Docker, so as you would have expected, he was always going to happen. Will Setterfield joined the Dons, and Carlton got a future fourth round selection. And the Dons, or Essendon, they also got pick 68. Then this was another big trade. Adelaide to get Isaac Rankin, absolute young gun for what do they call Gold Coast, but now he's going to Adelaide. But Gold Coast did get a pick number 5. So yeah, and a couple other picks. Then here was a huge deal. Port Adelaide receives Jason Horne-Francis and a future third, and North receive a couple other trades. And then here's another big one. GWS get pick number 1. North get pick number 3 in the big mega 4 deal trade, whatever you want to call it. And then Obviously, Port got Willie Rioli as well, and West Coast got pick number 8 and a couple of other draft picks. So, yeah, another very, huge trade there. Absolutely huge. Then, this was the one trade I wasn't too impressed with. It was expected, but Brodie Grundy has joined Melbourne, and Collingwood in return get pick 27. I knew it had to happen. Brodie's been a great player for us. I still remember 6-year-old me cheering after he kicked that winning goal against Richmond. Absolutely beautiful. I hope Grundy wins a flag at Melbourne. He definitely does deserve one. He's a great player. Then Geelong got Jack Bowes and a first-round pick, which is number 7. And all Gold Coast got was a future third selection. So, not a good trade for the Suns. But, Collingwood, we got Billy Frampton, which I'm happy with. We need him to replace Jordan Ruffhead. And then Adelaide got a future third there. So, Richmond, as you would expect, got Jacob Hopper. And there were a few other draft picks involved in that trade as well. So, Richmond have had a very good trade period. Definitely have had the best out of all the other teams. And then Aaron Francis has joined Sydney. So, that was a bit of an unexpected one. No one really saw that coming. And there are a few draft picks involved in that as well. And then the big weed joined Essendon. So, that's interesting. I thought he'd be staying with Melbourne, but no, he's moved. And then Melbourne also got Josh Shackey. The D's got Lockie Hunter as well. So, and then the Dogs received a future third selection. And then the big trade, Josh Dunkley has joined the Lions. So huge trade there, absolutely huge. That really sucks. Really sucks for the Dogs. They've had a very, very poor trade period. Then a huge trade here, which I was very happy with. Collingwood got Tom Mitchell, but we had to give up Ollie Henry, who's now gone to Geelong, and Cooper Stevens from Geelong has gone to the Hawks. So a big trade there. I'm very, very happy we got Tom Mitchell. It's good to have a Brownlow medalist in the team, so he's a very, very good inclusion for us. And then another trade was Rory Lobb joined the Dogs, which so he got his wish. And then the last trade of the trade period, and of course it had to be another shocker for Hawthorn. They had Jager O'Meara joining Freo and Lloyd Meg joining the Hawks. So what a trade period! Absolutely huge. I'm pretty happy with the Pies. I thought we did quite well. I think the Tigers definitely had the best, getting Hopper and Taranto and not even losing anyone. So, I think they definitely did the best. But make sure you comment your opinion. But, that's the video, guys. Hope you did enjoy. Make sure you do like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.